We're the Forest City Knit Girls.
And we are a knitting podcast, and this is episode number 8.
Yay.
I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And we are named the Forest City Knit Girls because we're from London, Ontario. And we have a lot of trees in our city, and our city is nicknamed the Forest City.
We would like to welcome all our new subscribers and welcome back all our returning subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing and supporting us. It's wonderful.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun to see and chat and see everybody supporting one another.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's fun. Yeah.
So I guess we'll just get into it, right? So
We will. Let's talk knitting.
Let's talk knittings and knit along.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll first talk about our sweater cal that we're running right now. So the three of us knit the Weekender, and we invited other people to knit the Weekender with us or any adult size sweater of their choice. And we've had a big response. Lots of people knitting sweaters, and it's really nice to see.
Beautiful sweaters.
Beautiful, yeah. We have a lot of FOs now, and
Over 70?
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, close to 75.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I
It is
know,
amazing.
and they're all beautiful.
Yeah,
Makes me want to knit every single one that's been posted.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, it's great. Oh, and I forgot to get the grand pies. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So our sweater knit along started in April. April 15th was when you could start casting on to knit any adult size sweater or the Weekender with us, and it's running until July the 15th. So you can enter multiple times if you've knit multiple sweaters within that time period. We're gonna draw or close the Ravelry thread, so you can find the knit along in our Ravelry group, which is the Forest City Knit Girls. We're gonna close that the night of the 15th, the morning of the 16th, just to make sure everyone can get in their sweaters. And then the grand prize, which we showed a few episodes ago, so we thought it'd be a great time to show it again,
Yeah.
is first this really cute project bag from Zigzag Stitches with fun little sheep on it is the one item.
Cute.
It is cute. I
Their
love
stuff
it.
is great.
Yeah.
And then this nice skein of Leo and Roxy, who is a local dyer to us. They run a yarn store in St. Thomas called the Little Red Mitten, and their yarns are just gorgeous.
That was one of their Fiber Festival or the local yarn shop colorway.
It was.
Right.
Yes.
It was for
Yes.
this was their colorway for LYS Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is 80% merino and 20% nylon, and it's called, what's it called?
LYS Day.
Yeah, it is. You're right. LYS Day.
Fun.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Got lots of pretty colors in it. So we're very happy to give this away.
And then the third item is a toolkit from Yarn Candy Studio. And it's so cute. You get everything that you need for your project. It has a nice handle to go with it. So it has a measuring tape, some scissors, a little container that you can put your stitch markers and stuff in. This is my favorite. I bought one of these at the Kawartha Yarn Fest, and it's a row counter that you can attach right to your project, just super handy. And a pen, and even a little crochet hook. So if you
Have to pick up a stitch.
if you have to pick up a stitch, you're set. Yes.
So this is the grand prize.
Yay! So I'm not sure if Carrie and June already mentioned, but you're welcome to enter more than one FO, which is nice. And a few people have posted. I think there's even somebody that posted 3 sweaters. So it's great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that, and it's coming up soon.
It
So
is.
get your FOs in there.
Yep, there's still lots of time.
There is. Yeah,
And we've decided to start another knit along.
we did.
So we've got this one that's finishing on July the 15th, like we said, and we're going to start another one, which is going to be a sock knit along. So everyone have their yarns? Oh, yours is in your bag.
Yeah.
So we all purchased a kit from the Grocery Girls some time ago now that came with the yarn, Oh.
Came with a little bag.
A little bag, which mine's filled with all of my stuff now.
And then it came with also Pom Pom Pucker, which is a hand and body balm. And it's from Tuft is the name of the company. It's really cute.
It smells so nice. I'm gonna put some on.
I put it on all the time. It's in here, and when I'm knitting, my
yeah.
thumbs get really dry. So I hate when it catches on the yarn. So I'm always using it.
It smells like you could eat it.
I know.
I forgot about mine
like
until
candy.
tonight. So.
Anyways, this was also these items were also part of the kit that we purchased just before Christmas. And then this is the yarn that came with it.
So it's Yarn Ink, the Amori set. And we've decided because, as returning viewers would know, we always like to knit very similar things or the same thing. We're actually going to knit the Coffee Talk sock by Tracy Miller, the Grocery Girls. But our knit along can be any sock. So any adult sock if you'd like to knit it, or if you want to join us and knit the Coffee Talk socks. That is the plan.
That's right. And
that.
And you get a picture.
You could also to qualify as an entry, you could do 2 shorties as well.
Yep.
So 2 shorties would be 1 entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Coffee Talk.
Timing of this one, we're going to actually start it on July 1st.
Yes.
So
coming up.
Happy Canada Day. We're starting a sock cal and knitting a pattern from a Canadian designer.
Yes.
And using ink from a Canadian yarn dyer for that.
Yarn ink, yeah.
So we're going to start that on July the 1st, and we're going to run it until August 15th.
Yeah.
We decided. So
About
again,
6 weeks you'll have to knit a pair of socks.
Yep.
If you want to do multiple entries as well, if you can knit that fast,
yeah,
you know, you're more than welcome to do multiple entries, which is nice.
I think that's very doable.
Yeah.
Can I show a picture?
Yeah,
of the Coffee Talk
absolutely.
So there they are. They're so cute.
Really cute.
She does a little fade in the toes.
And I believe they're cuff down construction.
Yep.
Yes, they are.
So, and a heel flap heel.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
So yes, we're excited to cast these on. We're gonna
And we're
probably
looking
wind this up tonight while we're together and
yes,
get it ready for July 1st.
Good idea.
And we're looking forward to having another cal and interacting with everybody. And everybody's welcome to join. And it'll be a lot of fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's a good knit for the summer because you're not slugging around a big sweater.
A lot of
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
For sure. Do we want to talk about what the prize will be?
Yes.
So we already have our prize.
We do. Oh, right. There it is. Okay. So we had one of our subscribers. Her name is Michelle, and she was very kind and sent us a yarn package. And in the yarn package was this beautiful sock set of yarn. So this is going to be the grand prize for the sock knit along. And then also the winner, we are going to gift them a pattern from either Jody Brown or Tracy Miller from the Grocery Girls. So you can pick whatever pattern you like from either of them.
Yep.
As well as this, which is so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It's just really, so I think the colorway is called Distant Meadow. It's dandelion and dogwood yarn, which I've never knit with before.
It's beautiful.
It's very pretty, and it is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon and fingering weight. And it's a high twist, so it'll be great for socks.
Yes. Yeah. Nice and squishy. Like, yeah.
It is very squishy, really nice and soft. And
Do you think that this yarn, the way it is, do you think that that's going to be self-striping, or do you think that's more variegated?
I always have a hard time telling, but I think it'll be self-striping.
It almost
The
looks
winner
like
can let
that.
us know when
Yes,
they knit with
yes. You'll have to send us a photo of whatever you knit with it.
Absolutely.
beautiful.
It's so pretty.
It's beautiful. Yeah. So thank you so much, Michelle, for sending us
Thank you.
a lovely gift. She also sent us some other yarns as well. And she said that we could pick, something out of it as well. So there are other yarns that we'll use for a future giveaway.
Yeah.
But we each picked a skein of yarn and it's wool and berry yarn. And these are what we picked. So
nice.
this is also superwash merino. It has 10% cashmere and 10% nylon in it. My colorway is called Hallmark Movie Night.
Aw. Mine is actually Superwash BFL.
Okay.
So what is that? Blue Face Leicester. I
Yeah.
always say that wrong. And the colorway is Berry Sock. So
Cute.
pretty. Oh wait, no, the colorway is Lovebirds.
Oh, that's cute too.
Berry Sock would have went with this colorway, but
Yeah.
Totally. And then mine is also cashmere nylon, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, and
Yeah.
the colorway is glistening.
Nice.
nice.
And I don't think either of us have used woolen berry before, so I'm
Oh.
really excited to knit with this. It's really nice yarn, very soft, and
Yes. Thank you, Michelle. That was really
Thank you,
sweet of you. We can't wait to knit
Michelle.
with it.
that's awesome.
He's so generous.
Very generous. Okay.
So that's sort of the knit-alongs, right? We're going to wrap up the sweater. We're going to start up the sock.
Yeah.
We're excited to knit with everybody.
And then
on
we
that.
have a shawl knit along that we're
Planning
that's
out.
in, yep, that's in progress. We're gonna post that probably in August.
Yeah.
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 For
Give
sure.
everybody a chance to knit some socks first.
Yes.
Good. So why don't we talk about what we're wearing?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Mm.
So as we have talked about before, the three of us were knitting the Jamie shawl together. We broke it down into sections.
6 sections, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was.
And we are finished.
Yay! I love it.
So these are our Jamie shawls. And
We
it's,
all knit them in cotton as well.
yeah.
So they're actually really nice in the summer because they're
Yeah.
not super woolly and warm,
No, it's very nice.
Yeah.
And it was a really fun shawl to do. There's lots of texture in it. There's some baubles. June and I both decided to put tassels on ours, which I think are really cute.
I do too. I love the tassels.
Yeah, it just kind of like weights the ends down a bit and it hangs nicely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So June and I both use the Cascade Avalon,
Mhm.
and my colorway is peach.
I can't remember.
No,
color.
I think
I
it
think
was
yours was a number.
It was a number. That's why I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah.
Like 637 or something like that.
Yes, so original.
It's a pretty color though.
It
It's got
is.
like light orange and a little bit of pink in there, and it's really pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty. It looks nice with white.
It does. And then mine was a Knit Picks cotton, and the colorway was vermilion.
Nice.
Yep.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
So
I love
pretty.
Yeah.
So we loved the pattern, Jamie. It was awesome.
Yep.
Great knit.
Yeah.
I would definitely knit this again just
I
to have
would.
on the
Same
needles
here.
and
I
something to
would.
do because it's nice to change up every once in a while and not be knitting garter stitch all along.
Yeah.
or- It was great. So
And mine is actually spoken for. My daughter wants it. So as soon as she saw it, she's like, "Can I have that?"
so you have to knit another
I have
one.
Yes,
to knit
you
another
do.
one for
Yeah.
myself.
Yes, you did. Yeah. And for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was my first solid color shawl. And I wasn't sure. I thought that it might be a little bit boring, but it wasn't
No.
at all.
No.
And
Yeah,
I
it's a fun
actually,
knit.
I think it's more wearable in some sense.
Yeah.
Because it's one color. I don't know. It was fun.
It was.
I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was great. And what do you have there?
Oh yeah, so this is a shawl cuff, I think they call them.
Yep.
And now I'm drawing a blank.
Howling Hills.
Howling
Studio.
Hills Studio.
Yeah.
So we picked these up at the Kawartha Yarn Festival. So she makes them she recycles them out of used belts, and I think cuts them and adds snaps to them. And I absolutely love it. And I think that not only is it stylish, but it also is function because it keeps your shawl on. So you just attach it. I think Carrie showed this on the last episode too.
Keeps it in place.
It does.
Yeah.
It keeps it in place.
Yeah.
You just give it a snap and
Yeah, they're great.
yeah,
All three of us bought
Mhm.
one, and they're really nice.
they're
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, she does a good job.
She does a great job, and we have one for our upcoming shawl knit
We
along,
do.
so
We
do.
as part of the prize.
Yeah, she was very gracious and gave us a prize for
Super
our
generous.
shawl knit along, which is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
So what else are you wearing, Patty?
Oh yes, FOs, right. Okay, so I'm taking this off. It's actually really, really hot right now. It's boiling it.
My glasses
30,
are fogging up.
30, 31 degrees today. Yeah.
All right, so I knit this sweater very, very quickly. This is the new pattern. It's called Garden Gate, and it's by Jennifer Steingass. And I finished it, I think, within a couple of weeks. Like
Amazing.
I just knit on this exclusively, pretty much, to get it done. But I just love it. It's color work with one color, top-down construction. It's not a super long sweater, but I like the length.
It's perfect length.
And then at the back, it has some short rows to bring the back down just a little bit. But I really like the length. But my favorite part about this is if you do long sleeves, you could
So nice.
add the color work detail to the sleeves as well.
I love it.
And I love it. A lot of people did short sleeves, and it looks super cute as short sleeve too. But I just fell in love with that, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just push through and do long sleeves. And I love it. It was well worth it. So she just released this pattern.
Like yesterday or something, wasn't it?
I think it was yesterday. And right now she is offering 30% off. So if you want to go check it out, she had a lot of test knitters.
Nice.
So there's lots of different color combinations and everything that you can see, and they're all just so gorgeous. So for my sweater, I use Stranded Dye Works yarn, and which is Amy Florence is the dyer, who also has a podcast. She's from the UK. And the colors that I used, this turquoisey color is called Pigeon Fancier, and it's really pretty. It's
very pretty.
It's got like little bits of purple and maybe gray in it as well. And then for the top color, it's called Crown Flower, and it's like a light gray base, but it's also got little bits of all different colors in it. It's also really pretty.
Nice.
And it was really nice yarn to use. I believe that it is superwash merino with some nylon in it as well. Yeah.
It's very soft.
I've never used her yarn before, and I was really excited to use it, and I just love it. She's a really good dyer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hattie was amazing, and for my birthday she gifted me skeins of the same color. So I'm really excited to knit with it, especially now after I see yours knit up. It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to
Sweat through it.
but
Do you have any other FOs, Jen?
I do, yes. I'm just going to put my phone down. Okay, so I showed these a couple episodes ago. They are my Path. Is it Path and Pebbles?
Pebbles and Pathways.
Of course I say it wrong. My socks.
By Marceline Smith is the pattern writer.
Thank you.
And she also has a podcast as well. She's a really sweet lady.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brown Berries.
Hey Brownberry, yes. Yeah, she's very interesting.
Nice.
She's got a really calm demeanor about her, and it's very relaxing to watch her
Yeah.
podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful pattern, and I have to say, first of all, I have really big feet, so that's why they're so huge. But I'd have to say this was my first time knitting toe-up socks, and successfully. I tried a different pattern before, and it wasn't successful. But so this is the first time that it was successful, and I'd have to say it was a great pattern. It was easier than I thought. I now would definitely knit another pair of toe-up socks.
Yeah.
One of the things I like about the toe-up socks is that the heel, you don't have to pick up stitches. It just has some...
It was a short row heel.
Mm-hmm.
I have done toe-up socks with heel flap and stuff.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I've also knit this pattern twice, and I highly recommend it. Like, even for a first-time sock knitter, her instructions are very easy to follow, and I think, I think anybody could do it, really.
I agree.
It's a good pattern to start with.
Nice. Yeah, she had instructions for everything, even the stretchy bind off. Like she recommends a stretchy bind off, but then she has instructions on how she did it. So I just followed her pattern exactly as written.
Yeah.
And I love them.
And the yarn is the 3 Irish girls.
Yes.
3 Irish sisters.
3 Irish girls.
3 Irish girls.
And it's really nice. There's it's I think superwash merino, but there's nylon and cashmere.
Yeah, you can tell the cashmere.
They're really soft.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They're soft.
Good job, June. Those are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
you.
Excellent.
Thanks. I love them.
Yeah.
I probably won't wear them until fall. But,
No.
they'll be ready for
Camping,
me.
maybe.
Oh, right,
Camping,
camping.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
By the fire.
Thank you.
So, do you have any FOs,
I'm just
Carrie?
gonna shove these
I don't
up
have
here.
any FOs because I'm still chasing around 2 puppies, so I'm not
right.
knitting a lot right now.
I have one more actually, and I'll show you the pattern. She has this pattern published, and her name is Faye Kennington. Also, I think it's Yuki Knits, and she has she published a series of hats that are in. You can buy it as a collection, or you can buy the hats individually, and they're called it's called the Sweet Collection. So all the hats are kind of named after different candies and that sort of thing. And she was looking, even though the patterns were published, she just was looking for some people to knit some up so that there's more, variety of finished objects so people can look at. So I knit the one called All Sorts.
It's so cute.
It kind of looks like licorice
I
all
know.
sorts.
It does.
I
With
tried
those colors.
I know. I tried to pick yarn that reminded me of All Sorts, and I dug deep into my stash for this. This is yarn that I've had for a while. It's a Drops yarn, Drops Andes, which is a super bulky yarn. This took me probably 3 hours to knit. It's a really quick knit. Because you're using fairly large needles and the yarn is big. So these hats would be great gift knits. So, if you're thinking about doing some Christmas knitting already or whatever, check these out.
Can I try it
They're
on?
great. Yeah, for sure. So, and then these are the colors that I used.
Oh, Carrie, that looks so cute
Yeah.
on you.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so cute.
It's
Cute.
cute. Yeah.
Good
I
job,
love
Patty.
it.
It's-
Adorable.
For me, I'm also going to give this away. It turned out a little bit big for my head. If I were to do, and I might knit one for myself as well, I would go down a couple of needle sizes. This is the biggest size, the adult size, but it's a little large for my head.
You make it slouchy.
Yeah, I'll save it for a Christmas gift.
It's beautiful.
It's
Good
really
job.
nice.
Yeah.
You pick perfect colors.
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
cute. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no, hat head.
Yeah, so I think that's all my FOs.
You too, June?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk whips.
Okay.
Let's talk whips. So what do we have here? What do I have? Oh, I can show you. I showed this, I think, last week. It's in a bag that my husband gifted me, but he bought on Amazon. Super cute. Nice
That's
bag.
adorable.
Yeah. So I am knitting the Soldatna.
Your second one, right?
My second one as a sample knit for the Little Red Mitten. Where is it?
Should we pull it out? Okay.
And I've gotten a little bit further on it. I am using, what is the yarn? Juniper Moon Farm.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the yarn. Oh, it's
There's a
probably
tag.
a tag here. Sorry guys. Oh, it's the Patagonia Organic Merino. And that's what the label looks like. It is really nice yarn, especially for color work, because it has,
It's got the
it's
stickiness
not,
to
yeah,
it.
it's got a little bit of sticky to it, but it's still like soft. And when
Yeah.
when I wash it, it's going to be super soft.
Yeah.
So I got a little further, and
I love those colors
Yeah.
together.
so There we go. I started
Beautiful.
the body.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's turning out really nice.
Mhm.
So,
It's beautiful. I love
It makes me want to knit another one.
I know. Me too.
you know, out of all the sweaters I knit, honestly, I think I could knit this one over and over.
Yeah.
It's so fun to knit.
Yeah.
And when you're doing the color work in this, it's obviously a top-down construction, but you're only ever juggling 2 yarns at one time. So, which is awesome. That's how I like to do my color work.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how far I've gotten.
It's lovely. If I do another one again, I'm going to do the same thing where the 2 main colors are the same color but just different tones. I
Right.
think that really shows off
The
the
other
pattern.
colors?
Yeah, it lets the other
does.
colors shine a little bit
It
more.
does, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so I think they're going to be happy. I'm going to continue to work on that this week and maybe get it done. I don't know.
Nice. Very good.
Mhm. You're almost there.
I am getting close.
Mhm. Are you doing any modifications to it to make it longer or anything?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit to what the pattern says, and then I'm going to bring it into Little Red Mitten and get Jolene to try it on.
And see if she wants it any longer.
Yes, exactly.
Makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
So I'll just let her decide how long she wants it.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. And some people have asked questions, asked us questions in the various forums if we made alterations to ours or modifications, and we did. We all knit ours a little bit longer because it was just. I mean, it's sold out in a crop. It's supposed to be a crop top, but it was a little too
A little too croppy for
crop
us.
for us.
And the other modification I made is I repeated that one color work, like the black and the gray one that we just showed, across the bottom with different colors because I ran out of my main color, so I had to rig some things up to make it a bit longer.
I think it looked great.
Yeah.
I loved it. It
Yeah.
looked really nice.
Yeah.
And Patty and I just did a few more repeats of the, I don't know what to
Color.
call it. I call it the ticking, the dots in the body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's a fun sweater. I'd recommend anybody to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice that you can make modifications as well. Top down, you can easily try it on. And
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
good.
totally thinking of my next one that I
Oh,
want
I
to
know.
what colors I want.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
about you? Any whips?
I guess I can show. I showed it last time. My nurtured. I'm just about. I'm not as far along as I'd hoped to be. Only again because of the puppies. 12-week-old puppies keep you busy.
Oh, yes.
But I am at the point now where I'm going to be. The next row is when I join for the sleeves.
Nice.
So
I
it's
love
also a crop. So this is for my 17-year-old. So she's all about the crop. So she's good with the length. So
It's
that. I
adorable.
love the pattern.
it's Shell Ridge yarn in the smoke colorway, worsted weight,
And this is the nurtured.
nurtured by Andrea Mary.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I just have to grab the sleeves
Which you already did.
and attach them because they were the first things I got done, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then it'll be smooth sailing just to finish the top of it.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'm going to try to power through that. It's the long weekend this weekend, so
Yeah.
hopefully I'll have some downtime from the 12-week-old puppies to do some knitting.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
So that's it for me.
Do you have a?
I do. It's not. Oh wait, it's over here. It's not new, but it's the Madge that I'm making for my daughter-in-law. So I haven't really made a lot of progress, but I too plan on focusing on this to try and get it finished before I start some other things. It's a fun knit. It's a really easy knit. It is an open cardigan.
So it goes like this.
So yeah, I've got the separated for sleeves, so it goes.
And
I
then
think
this
that's
is
inside out,
the.
isn't it?
Is it inside out? Oh yeah, it's inside out. Okay.
There you go.
So it's gonna go. That's gonna be like a shawl.
So it sort of flips over.
It
so this is the
does.
back.
Yeah.
And then this part kind of rests along the back.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
you can pin it around
Pin
like
it.
a. What would you call that? It's almost like a shawl that you wrap around yourself.
Like a
right?
shawl
Yeah.
collar.
A shawl collar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like a little bit asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Kind of. And so
Nice.
yeah, we're gonna put buttons on it. She's tried it on. It fits her perfectly. And the yarn is Knit Picks. It's the Comfy cotton.
It's really soft.
It's
It's
really
so soft.
nice.
It's the same composition as your shawl should
Mhm.
carry. Yeah, it's really nice, and it's a fun, easy knit. This is a double moss stitch that I'm working on here, and
Are the sleeves
it's really
just stockinette,
pretty.
and then the body is the double moss stitch?
yes.
Is it all the way down double moss stitch?
No, so it's
Oh.
interesting. It's going to be double moss stitch until it's about 14 inches, and
Yeah.
then you finish it off in a few, like, I don't know, maybe about another 5 or 6 inches in just stocking.
Oh, okay.
And then you do like a double cuff on it
Mhm.
to give it some structure. And then the sleeves are going to be stockinette until a certain point, and then they're ribbon.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different textures and
Cool.
techniques in there, which
Nice.
mixes it up and makes it interesting.
I love this color.
Me too.
It's really pretty.
I think it's forest green or something. I'm so bad with names.
I buy it. It looks like forest green.
There we go. That's what it is. But yeah, it's been fun. So I hope to make good progress on this, and I'm not going to say
Nice.
finish it by the next episode, but I hope to.
Get a big dent in it.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Any more whips? You
Not
guys?
for me, no.
I have
For
one
me.
more,
Okay.
and it's being housed in my grocery girls or
Mrs. Brown's
Mrs.
bag.
Brown bag. Yeah, my
One of
little
the grocery
bucket bag. So I'm really just going to show you a little bit of what I cast on and the yarn. And this is a test knit that I'm doing for Sweater Freak Knits. It's going to be a tank top.
Oh.
With a V-neck.
Is this linen?
It's
wow.
Ooh.
The color I think is called Ice Blue.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's called Surf. So it's like a
Wow.
gray blue color. Sorry about my skein; it's really messed up. But
Oh,
and
interesting.
it's yarn from Quince & Co, which I've never knit with before,
Oh.
and I really like it. So it's
Yeah.
it's interesting to
interesting.
feel. It almost to me feels papery.
It's
Yeah,
like
crunchy.
stiffness.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'll,
Mhm.
as soon as it's blocked, it'll just soften
When you
right
when
up.
you wash it,
Mhm.
it'll get soft and drapey.
Oh.
So interesting.
Nice.
So I'm really excited to knit with this and see how it turns out.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I can't really show you too much else because
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
pattern's not
Mhm.
out yet. But it'll be out the middle of July, and I'll show you my progress as I go along.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Is it 100% linen?
I think so. Yeah. So does it say? It's Sparrow.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, 100% organic linen.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the color.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
And I must also point out your stitch
Oh, I
markers.
know. Aren't those cute?
They're gorgeous.
Those are the ones that my son bought me for Mother's Day,
Wow.
and it's not
You
on
can't
there.
see them. I don't think we can.
Well, they're nice and light.
Mhm.
I forget the company that I got. The Knitter's Nook.
Mm.
So they kind of look like that. And one of them has an owl on it as well. It's
Aw.
really cute. So,
Cute.
but they're great to work with. They're easy, like they move easily, and they're nice and light. And
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So that's my test knit that I'm working on.
Very nice. Can't wait till you're
Awesome.
done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So that's it for whips for me.
I think we're done with whips.
Okay.
On to acquisitions.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Where shall we start?
Should we start with these?
Okay.
Sure. So we had a local yarn dyer reach out to us last week to just meet and chat about knitting and all things knitting, and she was super kind and opened up a giant bag of yarn and offered us to pick
"Pick
something
one."
that we liked. So we were really happy to do that.
It was really fun.
It was.
Her colors were beautiful.
Yeah.
She's had different weights of yarn.
yeah.
Fingering, DK, I think worsted. Sport, yeah.
Yeah. Her company name is Purple Appaloosa. And I was asking her how she picked that name, and she was just talking about like the Appaloosa horse has speckles on it, and a lot of her yarns that she dyes have speckles on it, and even her tag has a horse with speckles.
So there's our yarn.
This is Pam's yarn from Purple Appaloosa.
Yeah, and she is she's been dyeing for a couple of years. She has a small studio, and she says mostly what she does is she dyes to order. So you can go on her website, and then it might take, you know, a couple of weeks, but she dyes to order. She has lots of beautiful colors on there.
Yeah.
Really, really sweet lady.
You can find her on Instagram. So she has an Instagram account, which is Purple Appaloosa. And then her website is purpleappaloosa.ca, where she lists all of her yarn bases and yarn colors and yarn choices. But I chose, it is a superwash MCN, so 70-20-10 merino cashmere nylon fingering, and the colorway is Jolly.
Nice.
So pretty.
It's really
I was like instantly drawn to this color. I think you were too with the one you picked, Patty.
Yes, I was.
We instantly were like, we know what we want, and grabbed it. So I love it. It's so soft.
Yeah.
It is.
It's so soft and
beautiful
beautiful.
yarn.
So nice. For me, it took me about 20 minutes to pick the skein that I wanted. There were just too many in the basket. It was so
and
nice.
they were all beautiful.
They were all beautiful. But I ended up picking this one, and actually Pam was knitting a pair of socks when we met her using this colorway and this
It
yarn.
looks
and
so
they were
cute.
so beautiful that I had to. And this is Superwash Merino Nylon Lurex, which is giving it some
Sparkle.
Yeah, it
sparkle.
has sparkle
I don't know
in
if you
there.
can see the sparkle.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
It's fingering weight. It's very plump. Like, to me, it almost even looks more like sport weight.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. And what's the colorway on there?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's down. It's called Beach Party.
Beach Party.
Yeah, the
It's
socks she
really
was
cute.
knitting looked so good in that knit
know,
up.
it was
So
gorgeous.
good choice, June, because if you knit
Thanks.
socks with that, they're gonna look amazing.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
am.
are.
Yeah.
And then the one I picked is Superwash Merino single fingering, and it's called Phlox.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
So nice. I just cannot wait to knit with this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love it.
The thing I like about her too, she had so many different bases.
She did.
Like she had BFL. She had, like, all three of us, our bases are different. She had mohair. She had
Yeah, she talked about that she was trying. She always tries different bases because she can't wear woolly wools.
Picky wool.
They really bother her, so she's really like she searches for and tries out everything and finds what she loves, and so she has so many different ones that she tries.
She does, and her yarns were all so soft.
they were
cute, and
they
the
were
colors.
beautiful.
I went on her website, and the colors on there are just incredible. I highly recommend checking her out.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I'll
me too.
link her website in our show notes. So you'll find our show notes under the video. And if you click that on the link, it'll redirect you to Ravelry where our show notes are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so we talked a little bit about in August that we're going to run a shawl knit along, which we already have part of the grand prize for. But then she kindly enough gave us a skein of yarn for the grand prize for a shawl knit along.
And this one is the namesake yarn of Purple Appaloosa.
That's right. And this is a sport weight, and it's 80% wool, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon.
Yeah.
And it's so pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
So this is for you guys.
So it was great to meet you, Pam. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you, and we'll definitely be staying in touch and talking about what we're knitting with your beautiful yarns.
Yes. Yeah. It was really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was great.
Good.
So my other acquisition is I purchased this very fun project bag from Molly Klein Designs, and it's called Rainbow Yarn Balls. Is the project bag name. She has so many beautiful project bags in her Etsy shop if you go, and she also has very beautiful hand-dyed yarn. So I also purchased this very fun,
Nice.
and
Love
it's
it.
called Tainted Love, which I love that song.
Yeah.
It's her sweet tea yarns in Sweet Sock. And
It's so pretty.
75 merino, 25 nylon.
Yeah.
It's
I love it.
beautiful.
The blacks and the pinky purple.
With the gray.
Can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to knit with it, or I might just stare at it.
I want to see.
One of those
it.
ones you frame.
And then, of course, she's very sweet. She always puts a little treat and a tea in her orders. So my new fun project bag of
Nice.
rainbow yarn balls. So thank you, Molly. I love it.
And I also was on Molly Klein Design site and bought a project bag plus some more. So this,
Oh, that's so
Really
I
cute.
know, it's called Beach Town, and it's really cute. And I love, she's got this little handle on there, and so cute. And I was staying, oh, and it has little anchors on the inside.
That's
Isn't that adorable?
adorable.
Nice.
Love it. And then I kind of kept with this sort of beachy theme and got this skein of yarn.
Very pretty.
And this is her Sweet Tea Yarns. And it is called Beach Bum. It's really
That's pretty.
not
It's
sure
so
what I'm gonna knit.
pretty.
Maybe socks. I don't know. I just love it. It's really soft. It's superwash merino and nylon base, so be perfect for socks.
Can I see?
Yeah. And then she also had these cute little stitch markers.
Oh, those
they're
are so
so
cute.
cute. And they're little balls, and they have like little floaties in them.
Like sand, is it?
No, it's
Like
No?
glitter.
Oh.
yeah, it's glitter. Oh,
Cute.
they're little stars.
Aww.
Oh, I thought those were really cute.
So cute.
And then she sent this little pin that says Sweet Tea Yarns,
Nice.
which I think is really cute. And then some tea as well, and the candy. Anyways,
And
adorable.
congratulations, Molly, on
Yes.
the birth of your son.
so pretty. Look at this matches perfectly.
It does. And so does this.
So we love your stuff, Molly.
We do.
And congrats, yes.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I have,
Great.
I had a birthday recently, so all of my birthday presents were yarn related. I showed a couple on the last episode from Patty, and this was I just wanted to show this, one of the gifts from my son and daughter-in-law, and I thought they did a really good job. I think they ordered it on Amazon as well, and it's just the perfect little knitting bag,
Cute.
and it's got some
It has a
striped
front zipper.
lining. It has a front zipper.
Nice. Got grommets to run your yarn through if you need to.
Grommets, tons of pockets.
Super cute.
Yeah,
Good
and
job.
I know, right? So this is probably gonna be the bag that I use for the upcoming shawl project.
good
I think
idea.
that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I have one more thing to show. I ordered a package. Now, I was watching the Codependent Knitters, and Dawn was talking about this yarn, and she was highly recommending it, and I checked into it. I didn't order it right from the website. I ordered it from a yarn shop out in the West, on the West Coast, called West Coast Wools. But if you order it from the website, you also, I think it's actually a better deal. Anyways, this yarn is a good price point, and I'm really excited to try it, and it's Holsgarn. And I know there's probably, it's being talked about, but it comes in these beautiful colors, and if you go on their website, so these three colors, this is going to be the main color, and these three colors are going to be a sweater.
So pretty.
So I'm going to put those together. And then I got these two colors. So both kind of purpley. They're also going to be a sweater. This one is going to be the Sipilla by Caitlin Hunter. So I think that'll be really nice. And then I got this color, and I'm going to do Love Note by Tin Can Knits with
Nice.
this one.
That's lovely.
Yeah. So I'm trying to work through my projects so I can cast one of these on, because I've heard really good things about this yarn. It's a fingering, most of their yarns are fingering weight, but the price point is so good that it would not be a big deal to buy double the amount so you can put them together and do a worsted weight sweater. That would work. They still have a lot of the lanolin oil in them, so apparently when you wash it though, that comes out and then the yarn blooms and softens a lot.
Nice.
So if you go onto the Whole Skarn website, you can see all their colors. You purchase the stuff in US dollars, however, like it's so inexpensive that even converted to Canadian, you can buy a whole lot of this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it knits up for you.
I'm excited. So something to look into.
Yeah.
And they have so many colors. Like,
Nice.
Yeah, the colors are beautiful, and you can't probably see it on camera, but all of the colors, they look solid, but when you look close, they're made up of a bunch of different colors.
like this one, it's pink, but it has little bits of yellow in it. They're all, this one too, I mean, it's got, so it's really nice yarn.
It is.
I'm just really excited to try it. I've heard good things about it, so.
Same here.
Yeah.
Good. So I think that's everything that we had to talk about and show you guys.
Yeah, lots to share, and we're excited about our upcoming sock knit along, which is starting on Monday. So
July the 1st, Canada Day.
For that. It'll be lots of fun. We want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing and supporting us. It's been really good. We'd love to hear comments, so if you want to comment below on the video or go to our Ravelry page, you're more than welcome. There's 3 of us and we're always responding, one of us, so we love to hear from you. You can also find us on Instagram, and that's where we post our upcoming episodes and that sort of thing. So join us on Instagram as well. And Canada Day for us is on Monday. So to all the Canadians, happy Canada Day. And anything else?
I think that's it.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great week and happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.